I don't think the CCP realizes how bad things are, which is just shocking. It's a shocking statement by me. I mean, you think like, how can they not realize it? I mean, after all this time, folks, this has been going on for 4 years. It's been 4 years now, essentially. 4 years, right? I think probably what they think is that this is kind of like, what they had in years past, because of course, China has had real estate problems. They've had at least two big problems over the past since say 2012. They've had some booms and busts. This is completely different for many reasons, aside from the other factors I mentioned, the international, the trade, and the COVID lockdown that they face, and everything else. You're also talking about a lot of internal unrest, social unrest, the enormous youth unemployment, a lot of issues. The Hong Kong issue spilling over, and more and more Chinese are now they're starting to think about democracy. They're starting to get desperate. This is what happens to communist countries. I've talked about it before. Communism never survives long term because at some point things get really bad. People don't know where their next meal is going to come from. And then they say, hey, you know what? We don't have a choice. We don't even get to vote. We have no freedom. We want to vote. We want democracy. We want a choice. And that's when they tear down the communist system. And that's what's going to happen to China eventually. There's no doubt about it. Eventually. That's why I say democracy, at least the modern day democracy, as modeled by America, is the ultimate form of control because it's an illusion. It's an illusion. It creates an illusion that you have a choice when in fact you don't really. But people think they do. So they line up for the voting booth. You see, and no matter who you vote for, the big issues remain unresolved. Unaffordable access to health care, right? Waning opportunities, jobs going overseas, increasing wealth and income disparity. You see, these are the main issues. And it's only getting worse because, of course, this democracy is hand in hand with so-called capitalism, right? And you see where capitalism has taken us. It's taken us down the roads to ruins, basically, with this wealth and income disparity. It's gotten out of hand. So I also want to point out here that, some of you, probably most of you, don't understand the mentality in Asia. Typically, Asian people, and it's based upon, to some degree, how real estate fits in their economy, in their society. But they want to buy real estate when prices are going up. When prices are going down, they don't want to touch it. Believe it or not, they don't want to touch it. It's kind of like this trading mentality. That's the typical mentality in Asia. It makes no sense whatsoever from our perspective, right? When prices are down in real estate, you want to look for a good deal. But that said, I think it's a good idea that Chinese are not looking to buy during this collapse, because I sure as hell wouldn't be. I mean, this is a severe situation. Without a recapitalization of the banking system, you're talking about devastation. And once again, understand this is a closed system. It's a communist system. They can hide a lot of things. I think ultimately they're going to have to recapitalize the banking system. They're going to have to bail out